When Triumph first revealed the Speed 400, the motorcycling world took notice. A brand known for its timeless British craftsmanship, signature parallel twin sound, and legacy of roadsters now decided to enter a new era, making premium feel accessible to more riders than ever before. The 2026 Triumph Speed 400 isn't just an update, it's a statement. It represents Triumph's evolution of modern technology wrapped in classic design, compact in size but rich in personality. In today's Rev Radar TV review, we dive deep into this stunning roadster that's redefining what small-capacity performance bikes can truly be. The Speed 400 stands out at first glance with that unmistakable Triumph silhouette, compact, muscular, and elegant in the same breath. Its design borrows the DNA of its larger siblings like the Speed Twin and Street Triple but translates it into a tighter, more approachable package. The rounded LED headlamp, sculpted tank with brushed aluminum knee pads, and the bold Triumph logo stamped in traditional British style make it feel every bit a premium motorcycle. Every element has intenda, from the short, upswept exhaust to the sleek rear tail section that screams modern copyright racer attitude. Triumph has built the Speed 400 on its new TR series platform, featuring a brand new 398cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder engine, a compact yet sophisticated power plant engineered in Hinkley and produced to Triumph's exacting standards. This isn't a rehash of any existing design, it's built from the ground up for refined performance and longevity. The engine produces 40 PS of peak power at 8,000 RPM and 37.5 Nm of torque at 6,500 RPM, numbers that put it squarely ahead of most of its class rivals like the KTM Duke 390, BMW G310R, and even the Royal Enfield Hunter 450. But the magic of this motor isn't in the numbers, it's in how it delivers. From the moment you twist the throttle, the engine feels creamy and well balanced, offering instant throttle response with that signature Triumph smoothness. There's no jerkiness or sudden surge, just a linear wave of torque that's usable in every gear. Thanks to Triumph's ride-by-wire system, the throttle control is precise and predictable, whether you're rolling through traffic or leaning into corners on a weekend ride. The exhaust note is another delight. Triumph tuned it specifically to carry that distinctive British thump, a deep, throaty, and surprisingly mature for a single cylinder. At idle, it has a calm burble, but as the revs climb, it develops a rich growl that adds character without being loud or intrusive. It's that classic Triumph charm, condensed into a smaller, lighter package. The chassis setup is equally impressive. The Speed 400 uses a hybrid perimeter frame with a bolted-on rear subframe and a box section swing arm, giving it both rigidity and strength. The bike feels planted yet agile, with handling characteristics that rival much larger machines. 43mm USD front forks by Big Piston Showa and a monoshock with preload adjustment at the rear ensure that comfort and control go hand in hand. The suspension tuning strikes a perfect middle ground, soft enough to soak up rough roads but firm enough to stay composed when you push it hard into corners. Braking performance is handled by a 300mm front disc with a radial 4-piston caliper and a 230mm rear disc, both paired with dual-channel ABS by Bosch. The feel is sharp and progressive, offering plenty of feedback for spirited riding while remaining forgiving for new riders. For a motorcycle of this size, the braking package feels genuinely premium. When it comes to ergonomics, Triumph nailed the sweet spot. The seat height of 790mm makes it approachable for riders of almost all sizes, and the wide, slightly raised handlebars offer an upright and commanding position. The bike feels compact but never cramped, your knees tuck perfectly into the tank, giving you that roadster feel that Triumph is known for. The seat itself is plush enough for long rides, and pillion comfort, while minimalistic, isn't ignored. At 170 kilograms, wet, the Speed 400 feels light and nimble, which makes it perfect for city riding. Filtering through traffic feels effortless, and once you hit open roads, it's eager to play. The geometry allows quick directional changes, and the grip from the 17-inch alloys wrapped in dual compound tires gives confidence at every lean angle. This is a machine that feels alive, responsive yet stable, fun yet refined. Triumph's attention to detail shines through every part of the bike. The finish quality is something you'd normally associate with bikes twice its price. From the brushed metal elements on the tank to the cast aluminum footpegs, the textured grips, and the perfectly machined switchgear, everything screams premium. The Speed 400 may be built for accessibility, but it's executed like a high-end product technology-wise. Triumph has kept things modern yet functional. You get a hybrid analog-digital instrument cluster, a classic round dial with an integrated LCD screen that displays gear position, fuel range, and trip information. There's even a segment for smartphone connectivity through Triumph's My Ride system, allowing basic functions like navigation alerts and call notifications. The attention to rider-friendly electronics extends to features like switchable traction control, dual-channel ABS, and a torque assist clutch for lighter lever feel and smoother gear shifts. In terms of performance, the Speed 400 shines as an everyday all-rounder. It's happy to cruise at 120 km/h without strain, yet agile enough to dart through traffic. The gearbox is slick, and the clutch action is light, which means city commutes are effortless. Out on the open road, the bike remains composed even at higher revs, with minimal vibrations thanks to the balanced shaft system. Triumph has ensured that despite being a single-cylinder, the refinement level rivals that of twin-cylinder machines. Fuel efficiency is commendable, too. Riders can expect around 28 to 30 km per liter, which translates to a range of approximately 350 km from its 13-liter fuel tank, ideal for both daily commuting and weekend getaways. When it comes to design, Triumph hasn't missed the mark. The 2026 update introduces new paint schemes, including Phantom Black Gold, Carnelian Red, and Cosmic Silver, each complemented by hand-painted pinstripes and contrasting tank graphics. The gold anodized front forks give it a distinct, classy look, and the neatly integrated LED lighting front and rear ties the modern aesthetic together. But what really makes the Speed 400 special is its ability to combine premium craftsmanship with real-world usability. It's a motorcycle that carries Triumph's Soula classic design, excellent build quality, and refined power delivery, but offers it at a price point that opens the brand to a whole new generation of riders. The partnership with Bajaj has allowed Triumph to build the Speed 400 in India, maintaining quality while making it more affordable globally. Speaking of affordability, the 2026 Triumph Speed 400 is expected to retail at around $4,999, approximately a superscript 12.9 lakh in India, and PKR 13 lakh in Pakistan. That's incredible value for what is essentially a world-class motorcycle built with premium materials and backed by Triumph's engineering heritage. For that price, you're getting a bike that looks like a custom classic, feels like a roadster, and performs like a sport naked. Rivals like the KTM Duke 390 and BMW G310R might offer similar displacement, but the Triumph brings something intangibly character. It's not just about specs, it's about how it feels to ride. The engine's refinement, the poised handling, the sound, and the feel of the bike all add up to a riding experience that feels richer and more mature. On the road, the Speed 400 feels light, predictable, and perfectly balanced. It's forgiving for new riders but capable enough to entertain seasoned enthusiasts. You can ride it to work every day and then take it for a weekend trip through mountain curves without changing a thing. It's the kind of motorcycle that makes every ride enjoyable, no matter where you go. The 2026 model year brings subtle tweaks that make it even better: a revised IQ mapping for smoother low-end response, slightly improved seat cushioning, and new color options that give the bike more presence. Triumph has also refined the gear ratios to enhance acceleration while maintaining fuel efficiency. Ultimately, the Triumph Speed 400 isn't just a smaller Triumph, it's a Triumph in every sense. It delivers style, substance, and sophistication at a price that was once unthinkable for a brand this premium. It's not about chasing horsepower figures or headline-grabbing specs, it's about creating a motorcycle that feels right the moment you sit on it. This is Triumph's gateway to the world of big bike quality for smaller bike riders. It's proof that a 400cc machine can still have soul, presence, and that distinct British charisma. The Speed 400 invites you to ride not because you have to, but because you want to. So whether you're a first-time big bike buyer or an experienced rider looking for a compact machine with heart,